Welcome everyone to this video with another EPN guide. This is WALUIGI'S Flight School! Right now I'll be showing you how to fly helicopters. Since there are more helicopters than planes on EPN, there's only one plane, Cessna. We'll get into that aircraft later. So, you press R to start the engine, that's kind of it. Press W to take off, S to kind of descend, and so you gotta make very precise movements with the mouse in order to fly around like this. So fly way around like I do. You gotta hold down W, and A and D are for certain turns, though A and D and mouse are good ways of making really sharp turns. And this is the little bird. These helicopters are a lot easier to control since they're lighter. Oh yeah, and I can also do this in them. Uh-oh, I can't do a roll, I guess I'll try and do a roll when I get higher, actually. Hang on, let me get to a higher altitude. If you want to do tricks, you want to do higher tricks, go higher. And I mean higher. Oh, whoa! Here we go. Whoa! Yeah! Wow! Now now let me show you how to land this. Alright? You just gotta slow it down. Don't really do anything other than move the mouse so that way the helicopter's like center of gravity stays stable. Now try and get it to where you want to land. Now slowly go down with S. Slowly. Touchdown. And then press R to simply turn the engine on. It's simple. Take your ass off rockets, they'll come in handy later. So yeah. Oh yeah, but you have to be careful when it comes to combating these things. When it comes to combating helicopters. You will combat it if you are in combat with another player. Players love taking down any aircraft. So what? And there's rockets too. So you gotta be careful about rockets. See, let me show you. The rockets you'll hear a little beep 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 sound if a rocket's flying by. I think it only happens when the engine's on. Let me try and bust out a Black Hawk. Wait, no, that's not it. Let me bust out a Black Hawk and show you what that's like. Show you an example, and we're gonna abuse some Black Hawks. You also gotta be careful. You gotta also try and find a good place to take off. Don't take off in small, congested places. Here is a bad spot to take off. The other spots. Oop, got teleported. All right. Yes, didn't you hear the little beep? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about the weird voice. Yeah, I was fiddling around with some settings in my recording software, so that's what happened. That's why there's no sound. My voice sounded really weird. And the audio is dog shit, so... At least this is better. So, let me show you. See, look. That's like the first phase of damage. The thing makes beeping sounds and there's smoke coming out. But let me show you what happens next. Like, say, I'm flying. And then it makes a sound. The engine gets on fire and the thing starts going down. Just device simply bail. Yep, and there it goes. Ooh! 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 Yeah. Oh yeah, and let me show you why you shouldn't take off in such congested areas. Like, let me show you when I try and take off in, say, probably... Let me show you a bad spot to take off. Here is a bad spot. And take off in a nice open spot. And just don't take off in more congested, dense places. Don't take off in dense places in a helicopter. Because if the helicopter's rotors come in contact with certain structures, they'll fly off. Other things you might other players might fire at you will be oof guns, kames, and other weapons in order to take these things down. Oh yeah, and these are, let me show you the, show you planes. Now this, the Cessna. Cessnas are fun to fly. They're rewarding. They're just general. They're just a good time, and they're a lot. And it's a lot easier to avoid projectiles in a Cessna than in a chopper. So this is a good spot to take off here. You can take off this road near the junkyard, or in the junkyard itself. You could take off and spawn, but that's going to be very hard. Either that, or you could take off the tops of certain buildings. Don't take off the tops of these buildings. Don't take off because the plane will get caught on the little wall here. So maybe try and take off of this building, this building, this building, the Twin Towers, the highway, or any of those other regions, as well as this area is also. This area is also a good airstrip. Now let me show you something you can do in planes. Believe me, they're fun to fly. And this is actually like the second recording of a flight guide. Now let me put on this epic gamer music and let's get started, shall we? Or let's start the engine actually. Here we go, so we don't get copyright claimed. Yeah! Waluigi! Oh, zero! Damn it, that was a bad example. Every good pilot crashes their plane at one point. Let's try that again. Wow! You know what the right stuff to fly into here? Wow! Boop! Button touch! This is why I'm the best pilot on the server, baby! Oh yeah, and the mouse is much more integral to flight. Well, let me show you something I think no other pilot can do on the server. Fly under! What? Nah, I can't fly through that area. Hang on, I'm gonna have to take it and turn around. Wow! Look at this! Flying in dense, congested city streets in a plane. Oh no! Whoa! Oh no! Whoa! Well, I guess that ends that. Let's just turn off that for now. Now let me show you combat potential. See, if you are a donator like me, if you're gold rank, you have access to these helicopters. You have access to the Little Bird AH-6, which is a version of the regular Little Bird, but with a mounted machine gun and rockets. The Black Hawk UH-60, which is just fun for transporting players. This thing can hold 7 people. So it could be good for just general transport if you don't want to build a ship, which I'll make a later guide on. The Havoc, which has 2 weapons, a mounted MG that can be used by the second passenger, and rockets, which can be used by the pilot. Same, and in a similar case is with the Viper. And I'll show you the way all these helicopters work on NPCs. And see, this is not 100% concrete stuff. Concrete stuff as in, you know, like, killing power is somewhat exaggerated because these are NPCs and not players. I'll probably have to show you videos on the server itself in another episode of EPN Shenanigans, which yes will be coming, but I'm not really taking a break from EPN necessarily. I've kind of lost a bit of interest and I'm a little mad about how a lot of stuff has been removed. Okay, and these are, if you're wondering what I'm going to use this for, let me show you. Look, if you go in here, let me show you what the mounted MG can do. Boom! It fires much faster, that one, but if you're using the this chopper's machine gun, it fires slower, but I don't know, it just fires slower, but I think it's more accurate or does more damage or something. And it can kill any player in a number of shots, in a few shots. Now let me show you the power of rockets, as well as the big. First I'll show you the big minigun on this. Now let me go back and turn on the epic gamer music. Hang on. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. I forgot! I didn't turn the engines on right! Oh shit! Shit! Forget that happened. Let's try another one. Hang on. Jesus Christ, love frame drops. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these climbers here. And now with rockets, I'm just gonna use the remover tool. Now let me use the Simphus car as an example of how powerful these things are, and how well they can shred through vehicles and people. Oh yeah, one thing we could do is kamikazes, but they are very ineffective unless it's taking down other aircraft or vehicles or ground vehicles. So keep that in mind. Kamikazes aren't the most effective thing in the world. Yeah, accuracy is a little hard when you know you're moving like this. Oh god, what's going on with the camera right now? This is not my doing. This is not okay! Whoa! Okay, so, I don't know. Combat potential in these things, I'm trying to say combat potential is a very promising experience. Let me just show you the rockets on this helicopter instead. Uh-oh, hang on. Oh, you gotta be careful here. Okay, good. The rotors didn't fly off. Oh yeah, you can also change this alternate camera option. So keep in mind, the second passenger does have control. See, look at that. Look at how effective that is. Yeah, it's best to kill people in these things for people who are either A, on the Twin Towers, B, on the highway, or in flat areas such as this area I call the industrial zone, or at spawn. But at spawn, you have a higher risk of being shot down. Effective, fun novelties that can be effective combat machines for life. Whoa! And look, the Havoc fires missiles faster than the Viper, which I'll show in a moment. I'll show its combat potential, this Viper in a moment. I like using the Havoc out of all of the helicopters, though I have taken a liking to the Little Bird now. Now let's spawn in some more climbers to shoot. And I guess example of the tank is a little hard because it's not a VC mod vehicle because I don't have VC mod, so get out of here, tank. Oh, I almost had it hit this helicopter here. Yeah, I'll just remove this and that. That ought to do it. Now let me show you this beast. I haven't flown this in a while. It's basically like same weight as the other helicopter, as the Havoc and Blackhawk. Now, so they fire 2 missiles at once, which could be useful, but they come in less missiles. They only have a few of them. You only have a few missiles. The Havoc comes with way more. Once your helicopter runs out of missiles, you're shit out of luck. So look, that was my last set of missiles. This thing runs out of missiles very quickly, so that's why I advise you use the Havoc. If you are gold, or if you know someone who's gold, you could always ask them to spawn in one of those helicopters for you, and they probably will. That's what I used to do before I was gold. And if you do that, and yes, I will probably spawn some in for you if I'm on. I don't really know. Maybe not. And look at this. Pretty nifty, huh? the gun's only accurate at close range, by the way. The mounted machine guns on both helicopters are only accurate at those closer ranges. So, yeah. Until then, see you later. Come see more EPN guides by subscribing. Yeah, I know. I'm selling a subscription to my channel now. I'm a big fat sellout. So, yeah. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever, you people. So, yeah. See you later.